After the shootings in a Colorado gay nightclub, The View's Sunny Hostin goes on a nonsensical rant.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
And invokes the name of Christ. I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this is What's Next. Hey, what's up, everybody? Jasper Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next, your daily dose. Hope you guys are doing well today. Well, Colorado. We had the shootings in Colorado at a gay nightclub. And of course, it was very tragic. 5 people died and over 30 people were injured. And of course, the investigation is ongoing by one piece of garbage who committed this act. But leave it to ABC's The View to put things straight, put things in their proper perspective. One of their hosts, Sunny Hostin, decides, well, you know what? What would Jesus say? What would Jesus do about this situation? Well, he would be in the gay pride parade. Yeah. Here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. ABC's hosting. Jesus would be the grand marshal at a pride parade. ABC's local analyst, Sunny Hostin, told her co-host on Monday that The View, she thinks Jesus will be the grand marshal at a pride parade. Hostin said, I keep on wondering, if you don't want to go to a gay club because you don't like gay people, don't go to the club. Why do you want to go shoot up the club? If you don't want to be a person married to a gay person, well, it's fake marriage, then don't get married to a gay person. Co-host Sarah Haynes said, I think it goes well beyond DC and politicians. I think we're living in a time where people take a self-righteous flag in the way they live. And they have banged it over people's head. Gee, sounds awfully familiar. As someone who was raised in a church, it breaks my heart that people weaponize religion in the way that they're doing. Because self-righteousness, which might seem evasive when you look at it, is the division of people. It's looking at someone else and focusing on differences, and you are being better than them. There are a gazillion quotes in the Bible about how wrong that is. I was raised to love thy neighbor. We are not the judge. There's a power that has power. There's a place for that. But we are here to be inclusive. Yes, diversity, inclusion. You'll never find a more inclusive place than a gay bar. Really? I spent a lot of time in them. Oh, have you? They are super straight friendly. Then Hostin jumps in with, of course, her words of wisdom. I don't know that they hide behind religion, because I said on this show once before, Jesus will be the grand marshal at a pride parade. I really, really believe that.
But if Jesus would be the grand marshal at the pride parade.
And now we go from true words of wisdom. This is out of John chapter 8, verse 11. A woman caught in adultery. Jesus returned to the Mount of Olives, but early the next morning he was back again at the temple. A crowd soon gathered. He sat down and taught them. As he was speaking, the teachers of religious law and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in the act of adultery. They put her in front of the crowd. Teacher, they said to Jesus, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. The law of Moses says to stone her. What do you say? They were trying to trap him into saying something that could be used against him. But Jesus stooped down and wrote it in the dust with his finger. They kept demanding an answer. So he stood up again and said, all right, but let the one who has never sinned throw the first stone. He who has not sinned, cast the first stone. Then he stooped down again and wrote in the dust. When the accusers heard this, they slipped away one by one, beginning with the oldest until Jesus was left in the middle of the crowd with the woman. Then Jesus stood up again and said to the woman, where are your accusers? Didn't even one of them condemn you? No, Lord, she said. And Jesus said, neither do I. Go and sin no more. My thoughts. The fact of the matter is that Sunny Hostin seems to think that she knows more than everybody else, that she has constantly have to stick her nose in people's business all the time. The fact of the matter is that excerpt I read in regards to Jesus' comments regarding the woman who committed adultery. Jesus would have said the same thing to the homosexual in the gay bar. He would have said the same thing to a murderer, to a liar, to a thief, to a fornicator, go and sin no more. But to Sunny Hostin, which of course now, it's in vogue, to just invoke Christ's name, just to throw him anywhere and everywhere, because it's political expediency, because it's the correct thing to do. It's garbage. It's trash. And no surprise that Sunny Hostin would actually be talking this kind of nonsense, because that's all the View does, is talk nonsense. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.